Yeah, that's me. I bet you're wondering how we got here, and why this isn't a Resident Evil 2 video. But many things led to this day of looking like an idiot, and this video is going to be all about that. This is how I built my very own cosplay to try and impress Adam Savage. Alright, that's enough of that, otherwise this video will get muted. Hi, howdy, and hello everyone, and yes, this is a very different video than what I would normally make because recently I got myself a 3D printer. After many years of being jealous of people making their own stuff, I wanted to join in on the fun, so I got myself a Bamboo A1, one of their cheaper models, and I got this just before they announced the bigger, better model, which would have saved me a lot of frustration. But nonetheless, I started printing away, like this and that. Obviously, many other cool things people have made online. But my friend suggested we should go to Supernova and make our own costumes. For those of you who live outside of Australia, Supernova is our version of Comic-Con, but this year's Supernova was a little bit different because this year we had some very cool guests coming along. We had Christopher Lloyd, Simon Pegg, Anthony Daniels, but the reason why I chose to go this year and the reason why I made my own costume was because Adam Savage was coming. Now, I grew up watching Mythbusters as a kid, and like many millions of people around the world, thought it was the coolest show ever made because they got to explode a lot of things. But then the show finished, and thankfully, because of a little thing called YouTube, Adam Savage started making videos. One of them being Han Solo's pistol.
Fucking perfect is what that is.
And a very young and impressionable skeleton saw that video and from then on wanted to make stuff. Should probably mention I also started to think about all this 2 months before Supernova, and was going to be making a Red Hood helmet for my friend too. First thing I started to do was to look for what I wanted to build. Now, since I was a small lad, I have been a Deadpool fan, mainly because someone gifted me a Deadpool comic as a kid because they thought it was Spider-Man. I have been the biggest fan of that character and have collected way too many of his comics and way too much Deadpool related stuff that I probably shouldn't. One of them being a costume from the first Deadpool film. I have worn this thing over the years and it's getting a bit old and worn, but I thought I'd give it one last hurrah because I came across a file by Yoss Studios that was a crossover of Deadpool and the Mandalorian. So I thought it would be kind of fun to make the Mandopool. Or would it be the Deadalorian? I don't know, but an idea had formed into my mind and I'll begin preparation for this big task. Thankfully, they also had a very nice Red Hood helmet for my friend, so I got those files and swords from the Iron Man Deadpool costume, and then found all the armor parts online, and began the slow process of printing everything. And oh boy, did I underestimate how much I needed to print and how much filament I would need, because I had another idea. Since I'm doing a Mando and Deadpool crossover, I feel like I needed a little companion to join me, so I decided to make myself the Gro-green. Okay, so what I'm doing is trying to make a little Gro-green here. His arm's going to be painted blue, his ear's going to be painted black, because what I've done is made a little model of all the things that I need to make him. See, they've got the ear cut out, so I just found like a Wolverine mask and cut out the ears. Hopefully it should fit, and that's his little shoulders. I got them from the new Wolverine suit from Deadpool and Wolverine. And then the little claws, the little things on them. And hopefully I can put that all together. It's mainly just trying to get like that fitted. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. This is his little helmet. Unfortunately, it was a bit too small and it broke off on the side. And I gotta adjust it because it's way too wide there. That's it. It's gonna paint it all and stuff like that. You can kind of see his eyes a little bit. I'm gonna put some white lenses in as well, a little bit of white fabric or something like that, white plastic. Print them out, put it there, sand it all up. But I'll probably do another print, fix up all the issues, measure it out a bit more because it's a lot of room. And yeah, it looks so dorky looking. Alright, so doing up the little costume for the Gro-green for him. But yeah, all I'm doing is just like traced it out with a pencil and then good old Sharpie. That will do it. And then it just needs shoulder pads, going for like the old school Wolverine style, comic style a bit more with this. I think it should be fine. Like, that looks fine. All right, what I've just done, I have finally put his little helmet on. It's so adorable. I love it. I just need to get white lenses for him. We'll see. All I did, heat gun on PLA. It works. Might have to like do it again just so I can get it to form better around his face and the head part, because it's not actually like picking up on the sensor thing. It's gonna paint it. It looks so cool. Okay, so the last little bits for the Gro-green are coming together. We got his claws on there. I still need to glue the shoulders in. I'm not sure on the placement of them, but we have to crown our little guy. Come on, work for me here. Oh, come on. This is because I've put lenses in, so it might be a bit tight. There we go. It needs to come down a little bit more. Like that. That's it. This is our little Gro-green. He's got the little white eyes. He's got his little claws. Oh, it came out so well. Besides the paint job. It's cheap, it's fast, it's fine. I love it. I love him. So I just need to do the shoulders, make sure those white bits stay on his head. But other than that, that is the Gro-green, everyone. Look at that. And I need to make sure the animatronics work as well. There's a thing, that's the reason why he had the thing on top of his head. So that's going to be interesting to see if I actually can get that to work. But he's so cute. With him out of the way and all done, I then moved on to my friend's Red Hood helmet. Now, I will say this came out absolutely amazing, but it was the hardest thing I had to build. This is the setup. Oh my god, like look at it. Doing the Red Hood helm. Getting there. It's looking good. Let's just hope it works. Oh yeah. It's looking kind of good, huh? Let's get a bit of light there. Actually, not too bad. It's not magnet at the moment. Okay. I just woke up to the Red Hood gun.
Oh my gosh, that came out so fucking clean.
There's little staples because I was obviously like cut in half. That was the way the file came. I think it's good. It's a good way of making sure it's flat. Look at all that detail. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I love it. It's so cool. Alright, so first coat of the filler primer. I have used this stuff. It seems to be going on well. I probably did it a bit thick. I haven't spray painted like in a very long time. You can see where it's probably like streaked down and everything like that. But that stuff works. So we're just gonna let this dry, see how it turns out, but it fills in the lines so nicely. And obviously, because I did sand it quite a bit as well. But if this stuff works like that, it's gonna turn out great. Like, it looks so good. All right, so the guns for the Red Hood are basically complete. These were really just additional things that I wanted to make, and I painted them like a metallic silver, and it looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. So I've done a bit of an oopsie. I was trying to fix up some mistakes and it oversprayed because it's getting cold, and now this has happened. Because I was like, oh, I can like rub it off. Nope, you can't rub it off. So I'm gonna have to sand that all back and spray it again. It looks so good besides like that side. That side still looks good.
So that's what it's meant to look like, not like that.
So I had to go back, sand it all back down again, add the primer, add the gold, wait till I had another warm day, because the type of paint that I was using I could only spray when it was over like 20 degrees and we were headed into winter, so it was just a nightmare. But in the meantime, I did all the harness stuff and the guns, and another week of doing all that, I can happily say this is the coolest fucking helmet I have ever made. By far the best thing I have ever made. It looks absolutely amazing. I love it. It's great. Everything came out so well for it. But I still had all of my costume to make, because I still need to paint all my stuff. Thankfully, between doing all the other stuff, I was sanding away, trying to fix up my helmet because I think it was a bit too big for the printer and caused some issues. Okay, so today is filling day, hopefully. I gotta fill all these cracks in all along here because the helmet got really bad, and then try and get it as smooth as possible for painting. That one's fine. That one came out really good. That one just needs a light sand. Okay, so I've done the putty. Not the cleanest, but I'm just trying to get layers on it to do that. And it seems to be working so far. I like it. And then I also did that one up. Trying to fill up the gaps on there because I still need to glue that bit onto that, but it needs to be warped. And yeah, we'll see how we go. Just gotta let it harden. It's getting hard already on that first layer. And yeah, probably sand, do it again, go from there, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, first round of sanding is done. That has smoothed it out so much. I know you can see it because it was a very high coarse thing. I might go back and do another ones because there is some more at the back that I didn't realize. But that is so much better already, having that on there and able to smooth out a few things. And then I'll just go with the higher course to smooth it out so you don't see the scratches and everything like that, and slowly get there. Oh, and I also had to combine the two parts of the helmet. Okay, the helmet is glued, hopefully. I have put in a whole bunch of stuff. There is a bit of a gap. That is unfortunate. That's all right. I got it all lined up with this line here, which is the main thing, because I'm gonna put probably filler on that, smooth it all out as best I can, but we are good. For whatever reason, this tack stuff isn't working that well on here, but it worked well on the helmet, which is good. But what I'm gonna do is get the soldering iron and try to weld these plates together a bit, and I'll do it on the inside of the helmet too, for extra more rigidity, basically. Which is what we want. Obviously, that's what I'm using for the camera. So it's, yeah, basically all on the inside here instead. Don't know if you can see it. All on that line there. I'm gonna like weld it together. And then I can like sand it all, do all that, because I need to get this all smooth and everything before I paint it. And this is the main attraction, is really the helmet. So we'll see how this goes. And then it was more sanding and sanding, working on the swords. Alright, so now it's time to work on the swords as best I can. So what I'm doing, just because of how I've got it and everything like that, I'm actually shortening the swords a little bit. For me, there's like meant to be another long piece like that, and so it's gonna be like all the way out to there, you know? Like it's a whole nother thing. The reason why I'm shortening it, because on my back and how it's all laid out, it would look better, in my opinion. Looks more in line with everything a bit more. Plus I don't plan on using the swords that often, and it will be a lot quicker because I only have like one seam to like try and fix up the best that I can. And then because these already have like little cutout things, so the only thing I have to do is cut that to the length of that, and that fits in there. Alright, I have one sword complete. It's not glued together. The red part's not glued and that part's not glued because I still need sand and try and patch up some of that if I can. Might add some silver points where there's like meant to be things and make the handle maybe silver. I'm not sure yet. This is probably going to be a last minute touch up thing because I have way too many more things to be sanding and printing right
But this is what they look like. It's pretty cool. From the Iron Deadpool suit, I thought it kind of looked Star Warsy. So do. It would have been cool if I could get it to light up.
More sanding, and then I was only a week away from Supernova. So yeah, a bit of pressure, because I still needed to put everything onto the suit itself and make the harnesses. I'm pretty sure I didn't sleep this entire week. Okay, so what I've done is I've made my own visor, hopefully, for the helmet. I was thinking, because I tried something else, but it didn't work out, and thankfully I have the model that fits into the visor itself, but I don't think it came out that well, unfortunately. I'm gonna say, I don't think I can actually see out of it. That's a bit of an issue. I might just have to go back to the first plan. But I thought it was cool because I tried to make it look like the Death Star. Alright, so we're just gluing up the straps for the shins here. What I'm using is this stuff here. I'm trying to get as best as I can. But I've done one, and all it is just elastic strapped. Making some very, very sturdy glue. And I think we should be fine. These pants are like super baggy compared to what I'm actually wearing. So it's incredibly tight right now, but that's what we want. So I'm happy about that. These just might need a recolor though. Mando Pool helmet is painted red. Need to mask it out for the black eyes, need to still put the visor in and put the accessories on, but everything else is all painted and it's looking good. It's meant to be a bit scruff, a bit rough. I want that kind of look because I am going to go over and try and dirty some of this stuff up if I can. I think it'll be good. It's just a matter of trying to get all that done and then strapping it all together onto the costume, which is going to be interesting. Alright, so I've pulled out the mannequin because we're going to try and get the armor and everything onto the vest, which goes over the suit. These little shoulders, I'm trying to get them as flush as possible. All the stuff, bringing everything inside so I can get the armor there, and that, all onto that would be great. Alright, just doing last minute touch-ups on the chest part because everything needs to be glued on and things are falling off because of the brands of glues. Always test your glues. So what I've done is basically putting foam underneath, even though it's not attaching, it's just something solid. And then they just kind of sit on top like that for the glue to go harden. And yes, I'm using a belt to hold that in place right now. So that's the chest, shoulder thingies, scythe for the things. And there's just one more shoulder, and then that's it. Okay, so I have done the weathering. We can't see it that well on some things, but it is on all the high points. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any like dirtier points on it because I feel like I've done enough. So on all the things, all the armors, all the stuff, looking good. Now, the only thing I have to do is see if this all fits and how well it fits. And that was basically it. I had run out of time. There was really nothing more I could do besides little final touches of things and making sure it all fit well, and hoped everything would hold together. The day before Supernova, I laid it all out. My friend came down and checked out his Red Hood helmet.
That's fucking cool. Holy shit.
So yeah.
Whoa.
That is for
awesome.
you. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Man, yours sucks. No, that turned out fucking amazing. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to wear it.
Then it was time to put everything on and go and see the man who inspired me to make this costume in the first place. I did it. I met Adam Savage. I wasn't recording. I got the signature.
We met Adam Savage. I met Adam Savage. I didn't even have to pay.
I know.
And then little Gro-green still doing his thing.
This is great. So yeah, unfortunately I couldn't film us actually meeting him because that's the rules there, even though I think he would have been pretty chill about it, and I didn't film anything else that day because I don't know how to vlog. But it was absolutely an amazing day. I got to meet such amazing people. I got to see Wally. Go Wally, go Wally. I got to see Simon Pegg.
It's Simon Pegg.
And most importantly, I got Adam Savage to sign my helmet. And now I gotta start thinking about what my next costume might be.